Hello, everyone. My name is NiGeanya Hawkins. I'm a recent graduate here at devCodeCamp. I'm really excited to jump into the world of software engineering. And a little bit about myself, I've served in the Army for the past 7 years. There, I was an information technology specialist, so I was focusing on system administration and a little bit of server administration. With that being said, let's talk about my full stack web application project, NextBinge. So, this application aims to help users find their next TV show. With all the major providers starting on streaming service, it has become a bit complicated to keep track of what's on TV and where can you find it. Some additional features of the application are that you can create a watch list, you can discuss a show with other users, you can like or dislike a show, you can add it to your favorites, and you can keep track of all the TV series that you've watched. The project stack and technologies on the front end, we had JavaScript and React.js. Bootstrap, Material Design Bootstrap, and React Bootstrap packages to handle styling. On the back end, we had Python and Django, where I created my own RESTful API, and I stored all the data for the application in MySQL database. Some third-party APIs and technology used were the Movie Database API, which is used to retrieve all the information for a particular show. I use Postman to test all my endpoints. On the front end, I use Axios to send requests to my endpoints. I use Movie of the Night API to display where a show is streaming it. And last, I use the YouTube Data API to play the show's trailer. So let's go to our sign in and login page. And for this demonstration, I'm going to sign up as myself. Okay. Now I can select my streaming providers. So we got Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus, Hulu, and HBO Max. I have all the streaming services, so I'm just going to select them all. But if I didn't have them or if I wanted to change them, then I can quickly do that here as well. And once we sign up, we're automatically going to be logged in and taken to the home page. Our first row is our trending category. So if you want to keep up what's currently trending, you can. And we also have some other TV shows categorized by genre here as well. You can also swipe on the rows to see additional shows. You can click the buttons down below to quickly navigate to the next page. Once you hover over a show, you can be taken to that show's details on a click. So now let's check out Game of Thrones. Here we're given a brief overview of the show. What's it about? We're streaming it. You see 92% of IMDb users enjoyed the show. And we have all the icons here as well that you can interact with. Our first icon, you can add it to the show to your watch list. You can mark the show as watched, add it to your favorites, and you can like or dislike the show once you mark the show as watched. So Game of Thrones is one of my favorite shows, so let's add it to my favorites. Once I do this, it's going to automatically mark the show as watched for me, and it's going to like the show. Let's try it out. Great. And I can also update my values here as well. So let's say I want to rewatch the show for later. I can add it to my watch list. I can remove it. And I can also change my rating here as well on the show. Next button here is we can play the trailer.
The best part of being a camera operator on Game of Thrones is the privilege of...
And we can view the season information for the show. So we see Game of Thrones has 8 episodes and 8 seasons and 73 episodes. And once you expand this section, you can get additional information about each season. There you have it, the discussion section where you can hop in and chat with other users. So we see the user has no name, that they really enjoy the show. I can like that comment or I can dislike that comment. I can also reply. I agree. And we use React State to dynamically update the page without a page reload. And you can also post comments as well. And there I am. Another feature on this application is you can search. You can search by genre or you can search by title. Let's search by genre. I'm just going to add a couple shows to our watch list here. So let's do animation. And here's our search results. And we're going to just add Marvel What If. That was pretty good. Add show to my watch list. And let's go to search again. And this time we're going to search by title. Search for the show that starts with the. See what we get. A nice list here, and let's add the blacklist to my watch list as well. All right, so now I can go to my watch list tab and I can view the shows added to my watch list. I can easily remove a show from my watch list here as well. It's just hitting this button. Now it removes the show from my watch list. Now we'll head over to the My Account tab, where I can view all my personal information. So you see my full name, my username, my email address, and there are all my streaming providers right here. And to the next page right here, we have our favorites section. So this shows all my favorites. I'm going to quickly populate a couple shows my favorites so this we can see what that looks like once the page is full. So we see if I've updated my page now with a couple of new shows. And then a neat thing about this is I can search to my favorites. So let's say I'm looking for a show that starts with the. Let's say I'm looking for The Wire. So search that, and I'm immediately shown my results just like that. I can remove shows from my favorites as well just by clicking the button. And the next tab here we have is my watch table. I can keep track of all the shows that I watched. So you can also search through this table as well. So say I'm looking for The Expanse sci-fi show, get the information, and I can go to the details page, and I'm taken right back to it just like that. Another neat thing about this application is it's mobile friendly. So we see is the mobile version of the application. User interface is just as friendly and clean. Look through all our shows. We can still search the tables and everything. So let's look through The Wire. There we are. Go to details here. Let's see what the discussion section looks like. We can see all our users are engaging with each other. They can review the replies. We can, like I said, like or dislike these replies as well. That concludes my project NextBinge. Again, it aims to help users find essentially their next binge and just keep track of everything that's on TV, because recently it has become just a bit of a challenge. Once again, my name is NiGeanya Hawkins, and I really appreciate your time. You can contact me on LinkedIn at NM that's November Mike Hawkins, or check out my GitHub portfolio at NHawks, that's November Hawks. Thank you for your time, and have a good day.